Today is May 3rd, 2021, and this is your daily Half-Life 3 update. There is no news about Half-Life 3. Yesterday, I asked you guys for questions, said I would answer the best one in today's update. That comes from Kyle is Cool, and they asked, what is your favorite Pixar movie? Or just animated movie? The answer to both of those is the same thing. It's Toy Story 2. Toy Story 2 is my favorite Pixar movie, and also making it my favorite animated movie. I don't really watch animated movies. I mean, I used to when I was younger. I watched, the classics, I suppose. Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, the Toy Stories, obviously. Lion King, Aladdin, Fantasia. I liked Fantasia a lot. That was fun. Uh, what other animated movies did I used to watch? Dumbo, Pinocchio. I watched all the animated classics, but movies like those, I haven't seen those in, decades, probably. Maybe. Maybe it's like 15 years. Not really 2 decades, but, kind of in the middle there. Which is also why I don't see these live action animated remakes, like the live action Lion King, quote unquote live action, even though it's not live action at all. It's just hyper realistic computer animation. I'm not going to see the live action Lion King or the live action Aladdin, because if I wanted to see those stories again, I would just watch the animated, and I don't want to watch the animated again. So why am I going to see the live action? And they're too similar for me. Like I somewhat enjoyed that Maleficent movie because at least it was different from Sleeping Beauty. So I mean, if you're just gonna tell the exact same story again, why would I see the new one? I would just go see the original anyway. But yeah, favorite Pixar movie, Toy Story 2 is my favorite animated movie, and my second, third, and fourth favorite are the other three Toy Story movies. Yeah, I just don't see animated movies anymore. I mean, the last animated movie I saw was Toy Story 4, and the last animated movie I saw before that was Toy Story 3. I think Toy Story 3 came out in 2010, I believe. So basically, in 10 years, I've seen one animated movie. That was Toy Story 4. I mean, it's the only exception to the rule, because those movies are just all so good. The Toy Story movies. I mean, they're all really good. Obviously, Toy Story 2 is my favorite of the quadrilogy. I don't know what you call 4 movies. Hey, that's actually kind of relevant for what I'm doing in May for every movie I've ever seen. Interesting. Anyway, Toy Story 4 is my favorite. I like the larger adventure side of things and like upping the scale. They're in an airport, they're just trying to do something simple as crossing a road. My least favorite of the Toy Story movies is probably 3. And it's not because it's like bad or anything. They're all really good. It just happens to be the one I like the least. My main problem with Toy Story 3 is like how Toy Story 2 upped the scale a bit, like literally, because they're small toys and they're in a giant airport trying to cross a busy highway. Toy Story 3 kind of like lowered the scale, and I didn't like that stuff. I didn't like the toy world stuff. I didn't like that. I didn't like when they're in the preschool or whatever that was, daycare. The toys have like a little hidden section for themselves, and they're like getting massages, and it's their world. I don't want to see their world. I want to see them interact with our world. That's more interesting to me. So if I were to rank them, which wasn't the question at all, you guys are getting a bunch of freebies, I would probably rank them. I'll start at the bottom. 3, 4, 1, 2. I did like 4. 4 was a nice potential send off. I know some people didn't like 4 as much, but I would I would still be down for a Toy Story 5. I think they should do more. Honestly, do more shorts. You know, just get. You don't have to have this big production. Just do like a 10-minute short. Get a couple of the voice actors back. Or, yeah. I would like to go back in time. I would like to. I would like a short, like a 30-minute short. That's not really a short, but like let's say like a 15-minute short that would take place somewhere during the events of Toy Story 1 and 2, like in between, or, off in the side. Just because, obviously, with the events of Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4, you lose a lot of these characters. Uh, but, Toy Story 3 and 4, they do add characters that I like a lot as well, so. But, yeah. So there you go. I don't watch animated movies, but my favorite is Toy Story 2. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer the best one in tomorrow's update. And that has been your daily Half-Life 3 update for May 3rd, 2021.